to. Everything's fine. It's a bit scary. I made some progress decoding the files from Renimba personal terminal. Gain access to some of these old emails. What I found is ridiculous and deeply sad. There's one subject in particular I was curious about. Motive and execution of the nuclear strikes on the North Pole. Renimba had close ties to some presidents. He used the proximity to suggest building a satellite network capable of monitoring the global population. Convinced these leaders that this network was necessary. He used videos generated by artificial intelligence to prove that the North Pole had been occupied by rebel forces. The video was convincing enough. It became obvious to them that there was a real threat in the region, but instead of following his suggestions of constant monitoring, they opted for annihilation. And what usually happens when impulsive men are placed in power happens. Fucking men, why women should be in charge. I think we're done with Delta. We're doing Epsilon. Lars' death, Hoffman became a much more reserved person. He acted only a few times. We were rarely awake during the same interval. Clear that he blamed himself for what happened. It's probably his fault. Go to Lathan. Lilo. Actually, I'm gonna go Lilo. Lilo. Wow. A cool planet. What a nice planet. Where's the I forgot the name of that dinosaur. A fox. Minor threat detected. On Altmurray's email, it was never revealed to the public that the real cause of reverse global warming was a fake news story generated by one of the most powerful men on the planet. It was such a massive blunder that even the most shameless people in the world knew how irreparable a damage to their image would be. So they focused their efforts on finding a way to leave it all behind and seek refuge among the stars. Cowards! Means maybe that, just maybe, fiction about the world's future weren't so grim. Were we deceived? 1 second. Golf. I have a fucking grappling hook. Ah, alligators. I'm chasing me. The real monster is man. The most dangerous game. Fuck, Jesus. Flying all over the place. Hi, DS. Got a grappling hook, look. Whee! Whoa! Also found out I'm like an android or something. Like the evil businessman or science or whatever, when everybody was in cryo sleep, was like, I'm gonna make androids or whatever, do all the work for the people, because I'm evil. Ah. And then, I don't know, someone died. He was like, ah, and apparently like the cryo chambers broke or something. She woke up and the evil businessman was old and he's like, ah, I'm dying. She's like, ah, I'm dying too. So she uploaded her brain into the computer. And then there was like encrypted emails and we found out, whoa, and we found out the evil businessman lied to the leaders of the world, non-specific, that there were rebel bases or something in the North Pole, terrorists at the North Pole. He made a AI video to trick them, so he could. And his plan was so they would let him install like surveillance or stuff in the North Pole to or something for the surveillance the whole world. Also, I got a shotgun. And but the leaders were like, ah, fuck that, and they nuked it, and then caused reverse global warming. Something like that happened. Okay, if you weren't listening, I wasn't either. I had a grappling hook though. Play Star Trek episode where the two planets made war robots, and the robots kept fighting after all the people were dead. Yeah. Wow. Where am I? Oh, there's like a lake. Go to the lake. Yeah, I was about to say, like, it sounds like more than one episode of Star Trek. I haven't watched that much Star Trek, but I feel like I've seen that episode multiple times. Pretty much fly now. Also, I have like multiple like uses on my jetpack. Still not a rocket bike, but it might be better than a rocket bike. Maybe. The come pond. Ah. Hey, alligator. So all that story stuff happened, but I found a shotgun and a grappling hook, so I don't care. Now we're looking for, I guess, the factory he used to make the androids or whatever. Planets. Fuck is that? What's a woof? Bye. Kind of wish it was all dinosaurs. I think that would be more interesting. There were pterodactyls. Although, the reason the dinosaurs don't feel as silly is like foxes and bears running around. I get that they were trying to like artificially start life, or not art, I guess, whatever. They were terraforming these planets and put whatever. But why would they put dinosaurs and like, why would they put prehistoric shit and like modern or whatever? When dinosaurs just fucking kill them all because they're way bigger and stronger and cooler. There's another building. Absolutely no idea how long this game. I'm having fun though. No rush. Those are rocks. Oh, the bush. Have any plans for Memorial Day? I can go to the top of one of these now. Whee! Are you going to remember things? I can't actually. There's like a little. Wow, there's fucking nothing up here. There's a big building. A satellite. Only building I see. I'm gonna remember to skip work. That work sucks. I'm going to Seattle. Shitaddle. This isn't a building. Like the idea of a building. Oh, there's the building. Oh, I saw one. Now, if you take pork sirloin steaks, which are much cheaper than beef sirloin, and you marinate them in soy sauce, preferably dark soy sauce, it tastes like beef. It tastes like steak. That sneeze hurt my stomach. I think I'm gonna order headset. The stream set. That fancy audio tech with the condenser mic. Well, I gotta see how long the cable is first, actually. They're not wireless, unfortunately. I don't think they have a wireless version. Cable's long enough, that's fine. I just I'm getting sick of like the mic arm in my face and the mic in my face. I want to be on my couch. I want to buy even comfier couch. I'm working all the time now. I'm at least gonna be comfy when I'm not working. There ain't shit in this building. I got some cyberpunk point and click game for like $1. Probably play after that. Looked okay. For $1 it looked it. Well, I don't know, some French name, I can't remember. Au revoir. Something like that. Man, what's that? Oh. Hold on. I don't know if I want to wear a headset. Wonder. They have like I guess I guess you could also do like a lav mic, but like lav mics that are high enough quality are even more expensive than that headset. Or I'll wear headphones. This one thing is I'm not big on wearing headphones. Be a different thing. Or just move the mic arm. Didn't you just like have that? You had it on the mic arm, but you had like the gain really high, didn't you? Had the noise gate. Guess that could do too. Guess I could do that. Surprised this Yeti has lasted this long. Hurts me. Thing is like almost 10 years old now. Man, another building down there. Oh, there's like shipping container. Something. Oh, this is new. Abandoned transport vehicle. A lot of them. DNA. Whoa! 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 Rocket bike. Loot. Rocket bike. Whoa. More loot. Hold on. Like killing the frame rate. Whoa. Rocket bike. Do I get to take it with me? I have to leave it. Makes me sad. Making the game like chug too fast for stuttering. Whee! Stuttering's kind of ruined. I feel like I was moving this fast with my grappling hook. Oop. The frame rate's just bad on this planet. Bunch of grass. Bitch. Plant's really making my computer buzz. I'm not finding this facility. All right. New planet. Oh, I forgot the motorcycle. When we left Earth, we kept communication channels open so the crew's families could send messages of support to the travelers. Somewhat sad idea. We found a new home. We could remember those who were left behind dead for hundreds of years. We woke up the first time after launch. Members focused solely on the mission. Nothing was said about those messages. It was implied that nothing had been received. The progress had been a failure overall. Look at this. I found some data packets received from Earth. It's probably those messages. So we're on decrypting them. Give me some time. I don't care. Yeah, turn the power on the ship. Got lights and shit. Can't mix DNA with anything. Why do I always click that? The point of the DNA. What DNA is it? Recover some surveillance data from Miro systems. This will help us determine who is responsible for sabotaging ship's reactors. It was cataloged in direct but strange way, like video descriptions. Rewritten multiple times, adding details based on external accounts. Confusing, almost nonsensical. Survival suit data from people is overlaid in real time, along with a log of every ship sensor. It's a mess. I use to justify the decoding these files into something that makes sense to us. Very time-consuming process. Little by little, we're getting a clear idea of what happened while I was in the cryogenic sleep. We're gathering much data as possible. Leave me alone. I can put in like custom, like random coordinates. We go. We're going to Booby's planet. Booby. Mepam. Ah, there's fucking nothing. There really is nothing. Organize a description of the interaction between Miro and Ryan. I'm supposed to finding out what was responsible for altering the priorities of this project. He's like ore dumps or whatever. Exposition happen a bit too frequently. The priority embryos for incubation were of a docile species that could survive on their own in nature. The preference was to try using genetics of domesticated animals. Miro checked the record of the drone was responsible for ore dump on the mooring planet. For managing the incubators on the planets. Had added several prehistoric species to the list. Ore dump. Owned. Ryan was furious. A change of his magnitude could jeopardize the entire expedition. Dumb bitch. Booby's planet was lame. I need to share something with you. It's something bittersweet, metaphorically speaking. You don't have to. Alpha gets secret emails. Plus a message received from Earth, several addressed to members of the crew. Farewell messages from family, friends, and even lovers. Keep that private. Only one message addressed to me. It's from my parents. Sent from my mother's email address, but signed by both of them. Message simply says, I can't read that shit. Sun shines in South America. Video messages, November 24, 2033. Yes, the clouds clear sometimes after we left. Don't really know what to think about that, so they wanted to share it with you. I believe that the world might have survived a nuclear winter, but I also feel like a fool for falling for Ekfitiga's lies. Idiot. Stupid moron. And it. Then booze. Do they have booze? Whoa. Big shroomies. This one's cool. Oh fuck, it's a boar. I don't know that. Watch that fuck. This is a cool one. Mushrooms give me fiber. Fiber 1. Your description between interaction between Ryan and Camilo. They were in the break area. Whoa, Stegosaurus. Break area. Camilo was analyzing wear data from one of the structures, specifically an incubator. Ryan sat across the table, his gaze distant. The reports in his hands, but was obviously focused on something else. Camilo raised his head and gave a nod to get Ryan's attention. What's up, bro? Yeah, slightly confused. Ryan seemed to return his body, but took a moment before responding. Thinking about Earth, dude. It's like all toys, you know, mostly things my parents dreamed of having while couldn't. It's what we had on Earth, too. Miller replied, sympathizing with Ryan. What are these? I think I already gotten used to having nothing left. We're worried about something else. What's the toys in my collection need batteries? I am the triple A's. right before we called the mission, I bought a pack of 100 pair of batteries. It cost me $10. That's cheap as shit. What kind of batteries did you get 100 of for $10? What the fuck? The thing about the environmental impact of this battery must still be there. Polluting a planet that's been trying to recover from damage caused hundreds of years ago. Ryan shared his thoughts. What? Pickle. Oh, PK cell. I couldn't tell what you were saying. I thought you were typing pickle. Ryan shared his thoughts. Camille had a slight smile. Imagine the happiness of whoever broke into your house after we left. Those 100 batteries might have saved a family's life. Energy fuck. Energy crisis. The supply shortages very fast. A pair of batteries could be really useful for those trying to survive in the frozen hell. Imagine 100. Understand with the concern when our society had enough stability. Don't they have batteries? Oh my god. Who cares? Shut up. What kind of, yeah. Really just fucking little shitty coin cell batteries. What's going on here? What is this place? Like a little fucking colony. Information correct. This is one of the facilities where the vessels are developed. Oh, here we go. My hunch is right. The physiological resemblance between vessels and human beings is very high. Please, investigate the structure. We might find something important around here. Find a girlfriend. Robo girlfriend. Hi, Android girlfriend. Oh my god. Decided if I prefer a place to be abandoned or not. At least to find someone or terrifying. Be careful either way. There's space zombies. Trying to do shit. Will you shut up? There's a lot of medical equipment scattered around here. Things of high quality. Look like incubators compared to the ones we found before. They're undergone significant improvements. Instead of glass, they're semi-transparent metallic alloy. Same technology used in cryogenic chambers. Honestly, at this point, I would prefer fucking like a voiceover. Fucking ignore it when it's not. These are magnetic scanners, but also equipped to perform surgical procedures. Random documents. Yeah, be that. Be optional. I should be able to like pick these up and just ignore them. This is the room where they implanted neural devices in the vessels. Yeah, that probably would have been better. It feels like the devs like forcing us to listen to their story and writing. Could have just been audio logs you find around the ship and planets in these facilities. I mean, that's kind of like generic or done, but I honestly, it works better than just constantly like taking over your screen. What might we find on the upper floor? Like that, like necessary. It's much brighter here, isn't it? For some reason, it made me feel less comfortable. There's shit everywhere. Like a sterile, completely hostile environment. That fucking Head and Shoulders. Oh my god. Yes, did you see? I don't know why that looked like oil, I guess. There is King of the Hill themed WD-40 at Home Depot. These rooms are used to monitor the vessel's maturation. Vessel could only receive the neural implants 44,000 hours after being removed from the incubator. I mean, child of age would be already be capable of forming their own opinion. Their own shitty opinion. Talk about them on Reddit. Yeah, I saw. All King of the Hill WD. I guess this could be a collector's item. Buy it and don't use it. People are only gonna buy them and resell them. Port 5300. Subject initiates self-locomotion only when simulated. Standard procedures involves delivering food at certain distances. Subject is shitting pants violently. WD-40 collectors are loony. There's WD-40 collectors. 43,900. Subject in a critical state of anxiety. Difficulty administering sedatives. Coercive restraints methods were applied. Is that a thing? This can of WD-40 is from the 1973. It was owned by David Carradine. Neural implants adaptation process involves the complete destruction of the patient's memories, including motor coordination areas. The patient's brain then receives a copy of someone else's memories, completely overwritten. This place is horrible. Grab what you need. Let's get out of here. A laser. Develop preferences for packaging colors favoring warm tone. Out of here, taunted. I'm gonna pick up those key cards. Rest room, sort of infirmary. Perhaps these were accommodations for several patients at once. Who managed this? What's going on here? It's gonna get spooky all of a sudden. Oh my god. Big fucking robot. Lightning strikes and shit. Got no lore dumps about the fucking mechs running around. I'm too fast. Oh. We get everything we needed from this shit. Double check this building. It's been explored. Hearing. And then all these. Oh. Shooting at me. Something. Bitch. Description of a critical interaction between Hoffman and Ryan. During an argument, Ryan attacks Hoffman with a pencil. Wound in his abdomen is not critical but requires special treatment. Hoffman will not be able to return to cryogenic sleep. Ryan goes back into cryogenic sleep while Churchill slides in the punishment for his aggressive behavior. Hoffman is coming by a pair of vessels during this period. Keycard. He be stabbing people in the fucking belly with pencils, man. Hoffman was recovering from the wound he suffered from Ryan. He had almost unrestricted access to all areas of Miro. He used time to investigate the accusations that Churchill responsible for the annihilation of the human race. Investigation proved productive. Data from the command bridge confirmed Chizur's involvement in the nuclear attacks, along with other secrets. Miro's help. Hoffman awake Chizur from the cryogenic sleep to confront him. Hoffman realized there was no other way that Chizur's actions had been necessary to prevent an even worse outcome. Blah returns to his cryogenic capsule while Hoffman still a few more days for his wounds to fully heal. Dang, that's crazy, man. Damn it, Hoffman's restless for hours, wandering through the ship's corridors, always accompanied by vessels. He constantly asks questions to Miro systems. Answers are all encrypted. I can't properly say Shiro's name. This data had been censored from the databases. I spent hours in the command tower. Whatever he discovered there made him lose his mind. Solemn walk, he took some tools from the workshop and headed towards the ship's reactors. The security system shut down. I can only assume that this was the moment when the reactors were damaged. I was responsible for it. Maybe he left something in the workshops. Get the fuck up. Preferred when it was at least lore dumping me on the ship after I'm in the process of. Let me please. What's in here? Singular cube. Ooh. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Whatever Spider-Man does. Yeah, viewers at streamaboo.com. You got him fast. Get over there, I think I missed. There's some weird stuff to the letters. Not like the blocking it hid the messages anyways. We still had to see them and like deny it or ban them and whatever. Can live with it. Oh, AI viewers. Oh, great job, streamer. That's so funny, streamer. You're the best at this game. I love you, streamer. We can fuck off. This planet's kind of cool. Wow. Fuck is that? Chubby little gator. He's so fat. The trial support Miro. I know where theirs are at. Here. Not in here. I don't remember where the cryo chambers was at. Ah! I think this is where the cryo chamber. Very cryo. Or not. This is where the fucking system shock room is at. It really reminds me of like fucking something. Or maybe multiple. This way. Depending on extravagant plans, I have one. Good one. During our journey, we encountered several types of incubators, various species of creatures. There are many similarities between our cryogenic chamber and the incubators in the lab, the vessels. That's what obviously I intend to do, right? We're going to adjust the room to produce human clones. We'll need a substantial amount of human DNA for that. What is this game turning into? This will take time. Several cycles to make necessary adjustments. No other details in my plan. There's a Miro's engine. I'll explain more when you're there. Successfully complete the human genome. Oh, that was easy. Enough genetic diversity to clone a healthy population. We are one step closer to saving humanity. Humanity's race. Human race and a species at least. Supposed to. You made me a girlfriend. You're a big tit. Don't talk to me about it. Hey, I skipped it. Oh, strange. Terminal isn't headed to Miro specifically. The terminal is not connected. Obviously, it's his personal terminal. Oh, he kept his secrets compartmentalized. Or saying like redacted or something. Miro couldn't add any information from this onto the database. That's why he's so insistent on never leaving anyone alone in the command bridge. Honestly, kind of dumb, right? Kinda. This terminal, some isolated area. Oh, I already read this. You like skip the step. DNA thing. I need ladders. Oh, I'm looking for. Wandering around. Clearly, we built the cloning stations on solid ground, but that's a riskier procedure. We have all resources. If anything happens to our connection, we're done for. Mentioned, these engines wouldn't withstand atmosphere entry. Torn to pieces instantly. That would hurt a lot. Without a body. Fortunately, we had a few cycles to revisit the engine designs. Our materials we can adjust and allow us to land on planets. AAA ground, we can shut down most of the systems, focus all resources on maintaining our new incubators. Now, I need you to gather necessary materials to adjust the engines. We're closer to saving this expedition. Oh, this, yeah. Digital keys. Digital monster. $5,000. I don't have that many thousand. I do. Mimble. Wow. Fucking empty. Later getting like crazier. A fucking triceratops is staring at me. Nicole Moreau met in the quarters leading the botanical wing. Nicole found it strange that Moreau was leaving the botanical question him about it. Moreau tried to hide something. He was obviously uncomfortable with the interaction. Nicole pressed him, but she couldn't extract any information. They were interrupted by redacted. Wanted a report from Nicole. Moreau left without explaining his reason. Okay, good talk. Receive. Ah! A digital key. Digital key. Put some encrypted data. I could probably just make what I need. Music feels, I feel like the first time I've noticed the music in this game. All right, for me. Ah, duck dinosaur. Make necessary adjustments to the engine. We'll need many resources. And then we'll be able to atmosphere, not completely destroying Miro. Find them in the Digma, the D gamma cluster. Plenty of digital keys now. What? Okay. Wait. What did this shit need again? One more receiver. A lot more micro metals. Put it next. Osmo. Oh. Oh. Get the fuck out of here. We get struck by lightning. Big dumb fucking bug. Miss my motorcycle. It's like Motorcycle. Haha. Whoa. A fish thing. Oh, it's one of those things. I can't. Something pod. Hey, get back in the water. Whoa. I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride on my motorcycle. Some fat beats here. What? I want to die. I just want to ride on my motorcycle. Cool. Alright. Enough for today. Stop while you're ahead. Should have stopped while you're ahead. There'll be another motor. Over here. Extremely chaotic, don't you think? Doesn't seem organized. This probably makes no sense. Look at this stage. Blah, blah. They no longer check the results of vessels' work. Everything was artificially guided. Kind of impressive this factory managed to produce any. Oh, fuck. Road. Very bright planet. One's hurting my eyes. Hard to see it. You should play the Lauren's Lore deal. God damn it. Fast enough. Water is making the grappling hook do weird shit. Whoa, go fast. Whoa, we're doing crazy shit. More data. Ooh, bunch of Seto lights. Fucking nothing. This is a yep me. Oh fuck, I didn't see. These are annoying. Yeah, it's so like just so white. Or it's like bright. Lot of data. Well, it hurts my eyes. Necessary adjustments engine. We only need any resources. Yeah, we already talked about. Robot scares me. All set. Energy now capable of slowing down atmospheric entry of planets with 180% of the Earth's mass. For noting this will allow us to land on a planet. Won't be able to return to orbit once we are on the surface. Best not to let your expectations about the possible journeys after all this is over. Obviously, nothing prevents a new spacecraft from being built. It'll take a long time. Get to the data cluster. So we're ready to choose a planet from our final expedition, but nothing has been easy so far, has it? Difficulty finalizing the functionality of our incubator. Overwrote the original data of the ship's operating system. Destroyed most of the knowledge library accumulated at that point. Now, a big mistake on my part. I don't know how to create an embryo from a few tools. I believe there are those who know how. Monitoring some frequencies, there's a large amount of data being sent to the data cluster. Guess that there's a backup of the original Miro operating system. Yeah. This ain't over yet. Need a lot more data. Oh, data. Not where I wanted to be. Pretty fast, that rate. Just keep upgrading that. Check one more planet. I'll probably end early. But then tomorrow. Tomorrow I will start at normal. Normal time, not late time. Probably finish this game. Why is my bitrate at 200 but it's green? Never mind. Weird. Yeah, explore one more planet and tomorrow I'll start at normal time and finish the game probably. Hopefully. You never know with these fucking games. This one's cool. Not blinding me. Fucking. Fuck out of here. I'll mine some trees. Need my fiber. Maybe I should finish that. Well, I'll be out of town for a bit. I'll like finish this today, then start something tomorrow. I don't have anything that's like a one-off thing. I don't. Start something. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, it just feels like a grind for the tires. How to defend myself to you? Feel some itchy. Data do I have? 500. I don't know how long once we get to the Zeta, like what else? Like there could be like I don't know, it's like get to the Zeta cluster and pick a planet and then land there. Or it's like, oh my god, okay, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, like the planet land there, then game over, or it's gonna be like have to find the right type of planet. Land there, have to like do a bunch more resources. Everything you needed. Might be other bull. Have that issue. How close am I to beating this game? There's either 20 minutes left or 3 hours left. Enjoyed this game, but I am ready. I'm ready for the button mic. Ow. Wait. Very. It's similar to other stuff like No Man's Sky and whatever, but it's also different in a lot of ways. It's something very interesting. Large amounts of data being sent from the plane. Yeah, I know. I ship the most. Oh, I need 10 come. Feels like it's gonna be a grindy end here. The data is kind of just a time thing, because you just gotta run around playing it. Sometimes you pick up a little bundle, or you each have to wait on this. All my micro metals. Those aren't too hard to get. Rocks. Bunch of fucking racks. 20 complex fabric. Then Luwu F. Let's see what one more planet looks like. Yeah. I've been on this one. A rhinoceros. What's a pod? Break to belly. Still, it won't work anymore. Oh, is that a big butterfly? Wow. Wow, it's beautiful. I want to ride it. Come back, butterfly. No. Wow. The fuck is that? They're pterodactyls. Pterodactyl. Butterfly like that before. Off wherever the fuck it is. Eh. Research goes up kind of fast, just like zooming around. We need 10,000 though. I'm still only at 3,000. God, stop moving. Yeah. Cool. Fuck, I'm stuck. We will probably finish this tomorrow. I'll start at a normal time. I'm not as tired. It's very grindy right now towards the end. Say some shit to me. Same shit. Now you got nothing to say.